Tudo bem, pessoal? Olá, eu sou o Pedro do Headbangers News e hoje a gente está tendo a incrível oportunidade de conversar com um dos bateristas que estarão tocando no Monsters of Rock em São Paulo, além de algumas outras datas, com o incrível Arejay Hale do Hailstorm. Então a gente vai trocar uma ideia com ele e conversar sobre algumas coisas. RJ, first of all, thank you for having us from Headbangers News. It's a pleasure to talk with you. I'm a drummer and I really enjoy to see you play. It's very well played. We're gonna talk about it later, but thank you for having us, really.
Obrigado, Pedro, and hola, São Paulo. Bom dia, bom dia.
That's great. Bom
I'm
dia,
I'm
yeah,
really
bom
trying.
dia. No. We know. That's perfect.
I'm sure you're used to
I want to
hearing
talk
people
about.
butcher this beautiful language all the time. So
That's not a problem. My English is not very good as well, but you
Oh,
are doing okay. You're
no.
doing really fine, really.
Your English is amazing. It's so much better than my Portuguese. I
Oh,
was saying
thank you,
earlier, my
thank
my
you.
wife's my
Oh,
wife's best friend is from Brazil, and I'm going to recruit her to help me speak a few phrases in Portuguese, so I can come down there and not sound like an idiot.
you have to say obrigado and ask for a caipirinha. That's great. That's the two most important things.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure you're not setting me up for failure here.
No. Caipirinha is a very famous drink here in
Okay,
Brazil.
okay. You seem like an
Yeah.
honest guy.
Oh yeah. Trust me. But I want to talk to you first about Everest, your latest album. In your recent shows, in your recent concerts, you've been promoting several songs from Everest released last year. How has it been for you to present these new songs to the fans, and how have they fit into the set list alongside the older songs?
I'll tell you how they fit in the set list. We don't care because we're selfish and we I know this sounds awful, but like a lot of like we had so much fun writing these songs and we feel so emotionally connected to the songs that we very selfishly just want to play them all. So yeah, sorry. Our set list has been pretty heavy on the new songs, just because they're so fun to play. And I think that the audience can feel how fun it is for us to play, and it's fun for them to listen to, and it's fun to to perform them in front of an audience. But that being said, I'll never get sick of the old songs. I love the reaction we get when we go into a song that everybody knows. It's always so nice. But I feel so lucky. Our audience, our fans, are always so open-minded and receptive to playing new material. You know the old story. A band hits the stage and they go up to the mic and they're like, all right, now we're going to play a new song. And the entire audience goes, great, we're going to go to the bar. But that has not happened with us. So we're very lucky.
That's great. That's great
Uh,
because it happens. Unfortunately, it happens with some bands that they don't the fans don't care about the new songs. But like that, Hailstorm the new album and everything. That's great.
yeah.
It's very cool too because uh, I love she's a friend, and you have your own sister in your band. How is that for you to be important heart with your own sister? How is that?
It's been exactly the same since day one. That's the great thing. Yeah, well, we've always been close, and I think just because growing up, we didn't have a lot of neighbors. We were kind of weirdos in school, and kind of were teased and made fun of just for being weird, artsy people. where everyone else is kind of a little more normal or popular or preppy. We were always kind of the weird outcasts. So we had each other, and we were always really close. That we may have not had a choice just because we didn't have a lot of other neighbors and people around. So we were kind of forced to just hang out with each other. And when we started making music together, it really just cemented our passion for being creative and for making music, and we really enjoyed writing songs together. It's like, oh shit, like this is really fun. We love doing this, and luckily that dynamic has never changed. Especially now that we're older, we've really prioritized how important it is to have family. And I think we're more grateful now than ever that we get to see each other as often as we do. We get to work together still, and we still get along really well. Like when it's just me and her and we're just hanging out, there is no band, there is no rock stardom, there is no persona or anything. We're just, Lzzy and RJ, the same kids that we always have been, and our dorky selves. And also just really grateful that we get to. Our parents are still here. We're still really tight with both our mom and our dad. I'm really tight with my dad, his wife, with my mom and my wife's mom, and so it's yeah, like I think we're just at that age where we really prioritize family over anything else.
That's great. That's great. And now with her and the band, you are going to Brazil. Finally coming back to Brazil. 2016. I was there at Maximus Fall. I saw you guys. Was a great trip. But why did it take 10 years to reach Brazil? And what are your expectations to playing here again?
I really wish I knew why it took so long. It's not us, I promise. It wasn't our idea. We don't book the shows. So yeah, I'm really glad that we're finally getting back there. And I hope that because every time we go down there, the shows are amazing. We feel this immense sense of gratitude from the crowd for us going and traveling to come there, and then we're so incredibly grateful for the crowds that enable us to come down there. It's really crazy that it took us this long. I'm sure the pandemic didn't help.
Mhm.
Had we not had to take a year and a half off of touring, it probably would have been sooner. But I'm hoping that this time around, going down there and proving to everybody on our team, our booking agency, our label, our management, that these shows are going to kill. Hopefully that means that it won't take so long until the next time. I'm hoping that we make it a more regular thing.
That's great. If I'm not wrong, the first time you guys were here was with Adrenaline in 2013. I think you were at Rio, right? Is correct? I think it is.
Sorry, what was the last part? You broke up there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just said the first time that you were here
First
was
time,
in
yeah.
2015 with Adrenaline Mob, I think,
Oh,
and
oh,
then
oh.
did Rock in Rio.
Yeah, I think was that the first time or was that the second time? Trying to
I think it's the first time.
maybe it
I
was, yeah.
really do. I think it was the first time.
It was a while ago, but I remember that run being so fun, and we got really tight with the Adrenaline Mob guys. They're awesome band, awesome players. We're still really really close with Mike Orlando, the guitarist, and of
Hmm.
course John, who plays in Disturbed, of course, obviously, great dude. And I still I mean love Russell and Mike and all those guys. So like still super tight with all those guys. But that was a really fun tour because I think it was their first time touring as Adrenaline Mob down there. So it was just a
I
really
think it was
exciting time
their first
for both
time.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, and the crowds were incredible, and we got to play with some local bands opening the show, and getting to see some local talent was really fun.
Do you know any Brazilian bands? Besides Sepultura, I think everyone knows Sepultura, but there's another Brazilian band you like. Can you remember?
Trying to think if there are any. I know there's some that we know that we play with. I'm not. Some of them are just not coming to mind right now,
It's okay. It's okay.
but I know there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there that are awesome. Uh,
Yeah.
oh man, I would love to see Skank. Ska man.
It doesn't play anymore, you know.
Who are some that you love that I should check out?
Obviously still true the first that came in mind, but
Oh, okay.
there's another band called Angra. It's a Brazilian band that's it's a great name too, and we have some hard rock bands too. There's an old band called it's a really cool band. We have a lot. I can still after the interview some names to check.
Oh, please
I
do.
think you're gonna
You know what?
I think you're gonna enjoy it.
If you want to DM some bands to me on Instagram or something, I'd be very curious to hear some local some of the local bands that have really paved the
Yeah,
way down there. Yeah.
it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna say just some but now you're working Rio and play Massive Festival, and we're gonna play at Brazil. And you're going to play with classical names like Guns N' Roses and Leonard Skinner and Extreme, as well as younger acts like Hitler and Dirt. How does it feel to be part of a festival where you get to play with bands that inspire you and at the same time with bands that were inspired by you as leaders? Uh, so how is that? Is like the I'm thinking I don't know.
You know what? It's hard to choose whether the festivals or the club shows are better or worse because I love my one of my favorite moments playing in Sao Paulo was the crowd putting on a show for us. There was a couple moments in the show. We went into Here's to Us. I don't know how they all did this, but the entire crowd coordinated this together without us knowing it. Everybody somehow snuck in balloons. And when we played Here's to
Oh,
Us, the entire crowd threw balloons in the air. When we went into I Miss the Misery, the intro of the song is oh. Everybody held up signs that said oh, like OH, like oh. And it was just like, oh my God, like it was just incredible. And we're just up there playing, just like, what is going on? But then at the same time, the last time we got to play a festival in Brazil was Rock in Rio, and that was just the energy. Because like Brazilian crowds are already so passionate and so full of energy and like love live music and love to be a part of it. And getting to play to a Brazilian crowd on that scale was just the most insane rush that you could ever feel. So I'm really looking forward to that when we come down there.
it's amazing because Brazilians really are really passionate about music, about the band, and I think in Monsters of Rock at the at some in São Paulo at the stage, and so crowd was will be amazing for you guys too.
Yeah.
It's not only you guys are amazing, but the fans are too.
Yeah, and
uh,
it's great too.
uh,
The great thing about playing with legacy bands like that outside of the US, we experienced this in Europe when we toured with Iron Maiden. The crowd is very diverse, has a very diverse age range. It's the old rockers that grew up listening to those bands, and then there's also like their kids and also younger like teenagers come out because they just love live music in general. I feel that especially outside of the U.S., and I have a feeling that it will be the same deal in Brazil. It's going to be an all-age crowd, so looking forward to that too.
Talking about playing with classical names and important names, Hailstorm was invited to one of the most important days in the history of heavy metal, the farewell. What was it like for you to play this band? And what was the process to choosing Perry Manson? It was one of the coolest covers for me. Was Perry Manson was very nice play.
Thank you. Oh, thanks a lot. Funny story. I'll start with the song. Funny story. We were originally going to play an old Black Sabbath song, but Tom Morello, the music director, hit us up and was like, "Hey, by the way, this is. I think this is how it went down. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but I believe he was concerned that Iron Maiden. I'm sorry, not Iron Maiden. Black Sabbath themselves. Hadn't finalized their set list yet, so he wasn't sure what they were playing. So he asked us to pick another song just to be safe. And Lzzy and I covered Perry Mason a long time ago in Pennsylvania when we were just a local band. Some other local band covered it, and we were like, "Oh, that's a cool song," and so we learned it and added it to our set because at the time we were playing like 3 4 hour sets in these bars, just trying to entertain the people, keep them buying beer. That was our job back then, was to be the live entertainment for hours and hours. Um, uh, and yeah, Perry Mason was one of the songs that we learned that we covered. So we were like, oh, what about that old Perry Mason song? What if we tried that? And it comes from like I believe like the '90s era. Ozzy, I think that's when it came out, right? Osmosis.
I think it is.
Uh, Let me
I
see
don't
what.
remember but I think it is.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. 1995 is when that record came out. So like '90s era Ozzy was I think like kind of an underrated era for him. Everybody knows like the Blizzard of Oz era, the Bark of the Moon era, but not a lot of people I think really hype up the '90s and early 2000s era, which we really loved. I even loved that. I don't want to stop and all like I've got a friend Tucker who's like 25 years old. He's a buddy of mine. He goes to my wife's acting class and he like loves like Ozzy and Billy Idol and all these classics and he also loves like that era of Ozzy. So we bond on that. So yeah, that was a pretty safe bet. We're like I'll bet not a lot of other people are going to cover this. So that's why we chose Perry Mason and it ended up doing really well and we loved playing it so much so we kept it in the set. For me, I love it because you don't really see a song in a 6/8 time signature at that particular tempo. You hear like
Yeah.
you hear like the or you hear like a shuffle pattern like but you don't hear like a if I can be a little drum nerdy for a second. So that's a fun thing for
Uh-huh.
me. I also the bass pattern in it is so kick-ass. Like Josh is just pedaling the bass the whole time. It's just driving. So that's a fun song to play. And to answer your question about playing the Back to the Beginning show, that was an unbelievable experience. I'll be honest, I did not know what we were walking into. I had no idea what to expect. I knew we were playing with legendary acts. The whole day was incredible because we got to hang out with Rival Sons, love them. They killed it. Macedon killed it. Tool, Gojira, and of course, like the classic, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Slayer, all these bands. Insane lineup. When it finally got to the Ozzy portion, I it didn't really hit home for me what condition he was in physically until I saw him. And he was in his
Hmm.
kick-ass throne. He looked awesome up there, but God bless him. Like you could tell he wanted to stand up, but he couldn't. and I didn't realize it was that bad. I didn't know that. I knew he had some health problems, but I didn't know it was that bad. And he had been off the scene for a couple of years, and so everybody was there for Ozzy. We were just there to support Ozzy. Everything he did, he could only do a few moves. He like did this or he did this or he did
Mm-hmm.
the Ozzy face, and every time he did that, everybody was clapping, everybody was doing this, everybody was screaming and cheering, and it was just such an incredible moment to be in that crowd of tens of thousands of people, and everyone is riding the same emotional roller coaster there to support this one iconic figure. And when he got to "Mama, I'm Coming Home," he opened up about his condition, and everybody was tearing up. It was just such an incredible moment.
I was at home watching, and I feel everything. So I can just imagine how to be there along the dance and see all these things live was heartbroken. I don't know. It was very emotional concert.
And when he passed away a couple weeks later, that was a shock. We're just like, oh my God. Like, I'm so glad that it happened. Not only am I glad that Ozzy got to go out with a bang and everybody got to see him one more time and I got to witness it one more time, but I was also so glad that the proceeds generated so much for Parkinson's research. And I thought that was such a classy move by the Osbournes. I applauded that the whole night. They're displaying the Parkinson's research like charities and things up on the screen so people can donate, and I think they generated like so much money for them. So I was really happy about that too, because I really hope that they do more research and they find a cure, because it just looks like hell for people going through it.
Looking at your trajectory with all the albums released, world tours, and even winning a Grammy with Hailstorm, what do you want to still achieve as a band? What are Hailstorm's next step after reaching the summit of Everest? I don't know if I can say this, but that's the what a future from Hailstorm.
Well, I'll tell you a secret. There is no summit. I'm just hoping that we get to continue to do this. We get to continue to do this until we die, and we just keep on going. And I'm so grateful. Like I said earlier, it was such a gradual process. And over the past couple of years, we finally, after headlining the occasional arena in certain markets. We did a full headline tour with Lindsey Sterling, and which was so fun, such a great, and Apocalyptica. What a great lineup! And they were all arenas, and they sold pretty well. They weren't sold out, but they sold pretty well. So I was like looking around, just thinking like, wow, it kind of hit me that like I can't believe that we're here. My goal, though, my personal selfish goal over the next couple of years, though, is to hopefully play more countries that we've never been to. The only the only Eastern Asian part of the globe that we've ever played is Japan. I'm hoping that we get to play China or the Philippines or Indonesia or Dubai, India or Korea. Like I'd love to go and see more countries over there. Like haven't really seen a lot. I mean, Japan is just such an amazing place, and I would love to see more of that part of the world. I'd love to play in the Middle East, and I'd love to go to like Morocco or South Africa or and also other places in South America. I'd love to go to other countries. I'd love to play Middle America. I'd love to do like Guatemala, Belize, Nicaragua, Honduras, Costa Rica, Panama, French Guyana. I'd love to play Uruguay, Paraguay, and anywhere. I would love to see more of the world, just because I love that's my favorite part of the job is getting to go to different places, see different cultures, meet different people, and I think it's really healthy for everybody to do that. It really broadens your perspective on the world. I think it's really good for you. So I want to continue to do that.
Conquer the world with Hailstorm. Continue to conquer the world with Hailstorm. And coming back Brazil more time. I hope.
I can't wait. Oh, it's one of my favorite places to be. I can't wait. You're gonna have to pry me out of there. It's a hard place to leave.
I think our time is almost done, but I want to thank you so much to having this chat with me, with Headbangers News, and be free to send a message to your Brazilian fans, and we can wait to see you there at Monsters of Rock.
I'm gonna really try to do this right. Okay, before I do this, um,
I believe you. I believe you. You can do it.
oh boy. uh, look, I've got like my Google. I'm. You say, oh amote, oh amote, to say I love you.
Te amo.
Te amo.
Te before. Te
Te Sambalo! Let's just stick with the easy one. Obrigado, Pedro. Obrigado, Sao Paulo. I cannot wait to come to you. I love your country and I love your people, and I'm so excited to see you soon. I'm trying to brush up on some of my Portuguese phrases. Bom dia!
That's nice. Bom dia, yeah. Bom dia, boa tarde.
I'm probably butchering the pronunciation.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Bom dia it's fine. Now we are in afternoon. It's boa tarde. Boa tarde.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some help on those.
It's okay.
I was just saying in my last interview today, my wife's best friend is Brazilian, so I'm going to recruit her to teach me how to pronounce some Portuguese greetings properly. So I will work on that. I promise.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Here in Brazil, we say obrigado. We are extremely happy already. So yeah.
That one I can say. Yeah, that one's easy.
That's great. That's great. Here in Brazil, we always, of course, like to listen the bands speaking in Portuguese. But obrigado is already something great, so it's okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, I hope that they just appreciate the attempt.
That's great. That's great.